Hi, welcome back to Modern Sage Comics. I'm Gene,
And I'm Kiyoshi.
and here we're here to talk about the final issue of House of X, number 6.
It's been a good run.
It's okay, we still have one more.
Yeah. All right. Also, always, spoilers if you haven't read it yet. Come back after you've read it.
All right, stay tuned. And welcome back. So I kind of like the beginning where we actually get to see Moira's no place.
Or no space.
Or no space.
Yeah.
Sorry. No
So
space.
they call it, Moira's no space. It's upside down in a bubble. Figure
So-
this is where she's been the whole time, just hiding out.
Yeah, I know. So is she like Bubble Boy?
Yeah.
She's allergic to the world right now.
Yeah. Well, because if she dies accidentally, they're done. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we still don't know what happens. Like, does it create an alternate universe? Or what? Maybe we'll find out in the next issue.
yeah.
And here we get a little glimpse of the message. Well, I guess we get the whole message that happened before House of X number 1.
Yeah. So this is a month prior to.
Yeah. And this
everything that's
is
going
what
on.
led to the
UN meeting
UN
and all
meeting.
that. Yeah,
That's right.
So, Moira, Magneto, and Professor X are standing in the Moira no space, and Professor X mentions that this is it. Like after this, there's no turning back.
Yeah.
And
So he puts Cerebro on
yeah,
for the first and last time, probably, I would imagine.
well,
I mean, he never takes it off.
yeah. So Magneto does mention that like after this, Charles, no more fighting. Like we're together 100%. So.
Yeah.
They announce to the world, and they're talking. Shows like a bunch of panels. They're talking to everybody.
Yeah, we get even the Avengers, Fantastic Four,
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange,
Yeah, and he lets everybody know that it's like that they'll be seeing like a bunch of drugs that their scientists have worked on. That and they list all the Krakoan drugs, so the one for longer life, the one that cures mental disease and everything. And he says these are things that I would have given you for free.
Yeah.
But
There was what did he say exactly? He said, like, before,
yeah.
in a prior life or whatever.
When he wanted to love the humans and be loved by them, and
Yes.
everybody could coexist, the typical Professor X dream, but he learned that through the hard way.
Yep, that's not possible.
That's not possible. So, and then of course through Moira too, showing him all the other timelines that it's definitely not possible.
Yeah. And I especially like when, he's even talking about the other heroes of the world. Talking about how, hey, even your heroes, like, stood by and did nothing
Yeah,
while our kind was getting wiped away.
yeah. And mutants are always in their fights. Wolverine.
Yeah.
He's in every single battle, so at least they have a representative there.
Yeah. I mean, they helped them with
Well,
everything.
Yeah, literally everything.
Yeah. But come a mutant extinction level
Yeah.
event, no Avenger to be seen.
Yeah, he does mention that after the 16 million deaths, so
Yeah.
he just basically says, if you don't deserve it, well then you can buy it.
Yep.
And buy it they shall.
And it's not cheap. Comes
Well, I
with a
mean,
price.
they don't say how much it is.
No, I mean figuratively.
Yeah.
It's not cheap. They want their
Yeah, they
donation.
had the 3 demands.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what was their second demand?
I forget. But the third rule was they want to be judged by their own law.
Oh yeah, they wanted amnesty for all mutants, and yeah, they wanted to police their own.
Yeah. Basically, they just want to be treated like their own nation. Which you find out, they got it. Then we go on to the next part.
Yeah, we get a couple Hickman panels talking about the Quiet Council.
Yeah, so they show the whole Quiet Council except for the one, which is the Red King, which it's probably...
I don't know, it might be Omega Red.
Yeah.
This whole foreshadowing variant.
Yeah, if you didn't know, I guess that's one of the new things.
Foreshadowing
Variants are
variant.
getting out of control.
Yeah, especially this House of X, Powers of X, man. Each issue had 8 variants.
Yeah,
Come on.
They're just trying to milk it super hard. Like, it's kind of cool, but they're...
Yeah.
It's,
Well, anyway, back there was actually a pretty cool variant from Powers of 10 number 1. The 1 in 200 is like a group photo.
yeah, which nobody knew.
Yeah, of the Quiet Council.
Yeah. They're still missing the Red King.
Yeah, of course.
But, like, yeah, everybody else is there. Apocalypse and everybody.
But it looked like hey everyone, let's go. It's time for our Quiet Council meeting photo op.
Yeah. Oh, they also do, on that too, they show the, other than the Quiet Council, there's the captains.
Ah, yes, and the Captain Commander.
Which is Cyclops.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's
Gorgon.
Yeah, Gorgon, which I don't know why he's on there, but hey, man.
Bishop.
Yeah, Bishop. And then, Magic. Yeah.
I mean, I can see why Magic's on there. I don't know why, like, maybe Betsy Braddock wouldn't be on there. You know? I mean, some of the leaders, you know, we're getting this whole Dawn of X. And, you know, I was hoping, like, maybe a lot of the leaders would be on there, too.
Yeah. But, yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's going to be really quick coming up that we actually will see all the new stuff's coming out in a month or so. So
yeah. All right. So, anyways, back to the council. All right. So, in the forefront, we have Professor X, Magneto, and Apocalypse.
Yeah, that was actually a surprise to me. I thought he was going to be with, like, the villains.
Yeah.
Which was, like, Exodus, Sinister, and it ended up being Mystique.
Yeah, which was kind of... I don't know.
But I can understand, like, thinking about it, I can understand why he's with the top two.
Yeah.
It's because, like, he keeps all the other villains in line. And he's also, I mean, I'm pretty sure you couldn't put him in the corner if you wanted to.
No.
Yeah, so. But I'm also surprised that Moira's not in there. But they're probably keeping her a secret.
And protected.
Yeah. Which, yeah, because Sinister would probably do something
in
to
her
her
bubble box.
Yeah.
And then we get, at first I was like, maybe giant size X-Men, but then Jean Grey's on there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she was there, but,
yeah.
So we get Nightcrawler, Storm, and Jean Grey.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. Nightcrawler, maybe they could have picked somebody else, but I mean, it's fine. He's a liked character.
Yeah.
There's a couple interactions. So they in the council. First thing you do is try to come up with, like, the main laws.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the first one they start talking about. They also, in the meantime, they drop Sabretooth in because they captured Sabretooth from the mutant.
From the humans.
Yeah, from the humans. So they're trying to figure out what to do with him. But while they're trying to figure out what to do with him, they're also talking about, like, again, the laws that they should enact.
Yeah. And Mystique actually talks to Kurt. Like, says, "Hey, Kurt, you're religious. I want to know your view on this."
Yeah. Or what ideas do you have? And he says, "Isn't it obvious?
Make more mutants."
So, and they say, yeah, that's a good idea. So that's one of the laws. The other law they did was no harm to humans, because any harm they did to humans would, of course, backfire on them.
Well, not only that, but I guess mutant on mutant crime, everyone's immortal.
Yeah.
Right. But once you kill
humans,
human,
they can't be
resurrected. Yeah. And that is what triggered the no harm to man.
Then the third one, they start talking about, like, property rights on Krakoa.
Yeah, Sebastian Shaw brings that up. Right? And Cypher's like, hey, let's get this straight. Krakoa is not land. Like, Krakoa is a living thing. He's fauna, not flora.
Yeah. So then the third rule, respect the sacred land. So no harm to humans, respect the sacred land, and
make more mutants.
Blam.
Hickman panel.
Yeah. Then after they decide that, they figure out what they're going to do with Sabretooth. So, since he's killed humans recently, and he's friggin' pissed while they're all talking about this.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, I'm going to kill your children and your children's children.
Yeah, you think I'm just going to sit here?
And then Emma Frost is just like, quiet.
Yeah.
But he's still kind of fighting it a little bit.
Yeah.
So Jean Grey kind of piggybacks.
Yeah, she's like, quiet. So then he starts
shuts him
drooling.
up.
Yeah. So I think Sinister makes a comment that he likes the drool or something like that. Pulls out the outfit.
Yeah, this is a very weird take on Mr. Sinister.
Yeah, like he's crazy.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's fine.
Yeah. So then they decide to make an example of Sabretooth, right? To know that this Quiet Council they're not screwing around.
Yeah. Well, and also, how do you deal with, like, Sabretooth? He's, like, they can't cure him.
And this
like,
is...
he's like a wild animal,
yeah.
and he just wants to kill everyone.
And Apocalypse makes that remark of how do you kill something that can't be killed?
Yeah. Which he's also talking about, not just that, but just mutants in general, now that they can be cloned. So they
decide,
yeah, throw him through the moon doors.
Or like you said, through the root door.
Yeah, through the root door. So the ground opens up. Cypher goes, go ahead. So Krakoa pulls him into the ground.
Yeah.
And Professor X is like standing over the hole going like...
Yeah, and it's weird what Professor X says. He pretty much says, we're gonna exile you until we find a time and place where you can redeem yourself.
Yeah, but that might be
never.
Never. So he's gonna sit exiled in black nothingness inside of Krakoa until they figure out what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
So then Professor X, after they close the door, they start exiting the council, and he says, like, I hope we don't
get used to this.
One, get used to it. Second, grow cold from it. And third, grow to love it.
Yeah.
It's the power. So they exit out, and then...
Party time!
Yeah, so they have a giant Matrix party.
Yeah. Was that Matrix Reloaded?
Yeah. So.
But it was kind of cool to see, Siren makes the nice, beautiful sounds, and then Dazzler turns those sounds into light.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool.
Well, was that it? I thought Siren was sneaking up and surprised her. And then, like, she went, and then made, like, a giant explosion or something. I don't know. That's what it looked like to me, but...
It was cool, though. Like, the whole interactions.
Yes.
We get a little bit of the love triangle between Cyclops, Wolverine, and Jean Grey.
Yeah, they're all sharing beers.
Wolverine even offers a beer to Gorgon, and from what I understand, they're, like, almost mortal enemies.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, they share a beer.
And then even Marvel, or Jean Grey, shares the beer with
Emma Frost. Yeah. And then Emma Frost still looks back and checks out Cyclops, so... Make more mutants! So see what happens with that. And then they show last before the comic closes. Professor X.
We get the overlook.
Yeah.
Of the three main leaders. Professor X, Magneto, and Apocalypse.
Yeah, Apocalypse is kind of just chilling.
Yeah, he's just chilling. He's like, I don't want to have fun.
He's like, whatever.
I'm ready for the next apocalypse.
Yeah. So they're standing on the hill, and Magneto says the quote, look what we have made. Mm-hmm. And then it even quotes in the Hickman panel. So pretty cool. And... the happier the times are, the bigger the fall usually. So,
yeah.
Preview issue, they show
It just says next House of X.
Yeah, but it shows Moira standing over the bunch of dead bodies. We always talked about that preview. So, I mean, this is going to be the conflict. So it can't just go from here where everyone's happy. As we see from the foreshadowing issue,
Yeah, it looks like a bloody Omega Red.
Yeah, so I'm thinking he's the Red King. He gets beat up by whatever they're gonna fight. I'm guessing it's probably Nimrod. I don't think they actually stopped it.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see.
We'll see.
All right, let us know what you thought of House of X number 6. Mm-hmm. Even the party. Do you think it's gonna turn into a make more mutants party?
Can't say the real word. Can't say that on YouTube. But yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Catch you later.